When I teach combatives, which is practical self-defense, it's what you'll have to deal with in the street. There's many approaches to it, and one that I'm going to show you today is the Systema approach. It's the Russian martial art. Okay, I'm going to teach you the Russian way of striking. It's where you can strike close range, but still get full impact as if you were getting a regular strikeout. I'm going to teach you how to move, how to absorb punches. Sensei showed a little bit of it already with the absorption into the body. So your body is going to have to move, okay? Individually. If I have one arm moving, one has to stay still, okay? We got to learn how to make your body move without the rest of the body moving. Because what happens when the rest of the body moves when one part moves? What's that called? Telegraphing. Okay? You give telltales. So you have to learn how to shut the rest of your body down while using one part at a time. Being able to go here to here and back. And this translates to judo, it translates to karate, it translates to kung fu, it translates to aikido. It's universal. These are things that will help you develop your skill and know your body better so you can employ your technique that you already know. The first thing we're going to work on is how to absorb and how to move by keeping one part of the body still. Right now I'm moving the upper body without moving the lower. Alright? This is very subtle. This is for the worst case scenario. You never want our legs stationary when we're fighting and having things come at you. When something's taking you by surprise, you may not have the time, or your foot may be immobilized. So you're going to have to move your body a little bit, but you have to learn how to move it and still stay centered. Notice how I didn't come way out here, like that matrix stuff. Tommy, please show them what happens if I put myself here by myself. Yeah, okay, I'm going down. We don't want to do that. How it needs to be is, say, take your radius of your feet and pretend like you're inside of a tube. And you'll stay in balance. You see where I'm at, how I kind of collapse and fold it into myself? And again, on the other side. Just like this. This is how we fade without going off balance. Alright? So stay, I want you all to move. Just move like that. You're just kind of like, pretend like you have no room to move at all. Right? You know, within the circle of our movement. And you'll feel yourself sink right in. Have a stance where you have about your toe lined up with your heel and just right at shoulder. You don't want to go wide. Right in here. Here. I use this in MMA. I use this in everything that I do, even in my normal everyday life. Walking through crowds, it's great. The next exercise. Now you can pretend like you're in water. Okay? The water's up to here. Now, if your hands are under the water, your hands are down your side. If I want to get my hands out of that pool, do I want to move this way? I got friction, right? This also works with gun draw. Think about it that way. But what I want extreme. Here. Here. Okay? See what I'm doing? I'm passing through. This almost looks like there, right? But we're just doing it a little different. Okay? You're going to get a nice, relaxed stretch and workout here. It's almost like yoga. You see how I'm keeping everything tight? Just like this. This is important. Now, I want you to come up. These will keep your body functioning. Okay? Now, here we go. Now it looks weird, right? But we're staying with this move. I'm not just going like this. I'm just a little bit out. It's almost like I'm zipping up zippers. Right. Now we're going to go wide. This is where I'm going to let you go. Nice and relaxed. Let's just let momentum do it for you. What I'm going to be teaching you today, it is important that you are not tense or rigid, because it works against you. You're going to, by doing this, learning this kind of body movement, it'll take away your telegraphing, and Well, you don't realize this, but even in grappling, there's telegraphing. Okay? Tommy, it's like if I'm rigid and I go to punch, you'll see my whole body move, right? But you know, if I want to be deceptive and strike, I have to be able to not show that. All I got is just making sure I got a good plan. You see how it's not there until it's time, right? So that takes away my telegraph. I'm stiff the whole way. And as soon as I start moving, watch. As soon as I start moving, his body will move away from me, right? But if I'm relaxed, do you see the difference? I can collapse into myself. All right. There's 2 punches you're going to learn. Here, Tom. You're going to stand with your partner, like right here on the chest or on the arm, whichever you want to do. You're just going to stand. Almost your normal stance, nice and relaxed. And you're going to just bring your hand up out of the water and let it drop. Just like this. It's like doing a hammer. You're hitting with a hammer. But it's falling. You see this? This is right there. Just like that. It's a hammer on the side. And you're right. Right here. So from here, it's just like that. Now, this is not your target. Your target is here. In real life. Okay? But we practice on each other here. Was that a good solid shot? So, you know, this happens here, like this. You're going to hit him with a hammer, but you're hitting with the fist, like that. So you can practice here, and you can do it for reps, like that, and turn over. Practice the other side. And you should hear a nice, thud every time, just like that. Relax, relax more. Drop. So your hand should be open. Hand see now. There. And relax up until impact. Who taught about this kind of stuff? Who's a favorite to do this stuff? Who talks about relaxing until the point of impact? Bruce Lee. I'm going to say Bruce Lee was correct. This is my ethics to determine whether something is self-defense or offensive. True self-defense is superior to an offensive. Okay? Every time there's an offense, and we're going to talk about ranges that we'll call it an offense. Okay. Anything beyond my elbow is an offensive. Okay? Well, that's an attack. Anything that happens within my elbow's range, we'll call that my eye space. All right? This is defensive. The cool thing about defensive is that I'm not open. Even when I strike. When someone goes on the offensive and they go beyond the elbow range, just hold that out there. Where's he open? Everything. Because he's committed to that. Now it's not going to stop there. It's not. This doesn't hover there. A real strike, right? I mean, he's coming in, right? However, you know, come again. As long as I wait, you see what I did? See, I went with it. I raised my shoulder and I attacked. What we want to do is not address anything unless it goes beyond the elbow. Okay? This is a hard thing to do because once we reach, see, we have this tendency to go like this, right? Even though you're thinking defensive, you're now open. Look at that. You left your whole, you left your king and your queen wide open. All the pawns are out here. We want to kind of keep the pawns right through here, right? So we stay in this range. We ignore anything that doesn't come past here. Because that could be a fake. You can easily fake something and come low, right? But if I stay here, and no matter what strike comes in, I just use a defensive here. You know, I let it right here. See how I'm able to suppress it? And he's coming, and I'm looking for, what's this guy doing? I'm checking him out, I'm feeling him. You know, and plus I'm protecting myself. And hopefully he's starting to understand he's not really going to get me too easy. This might have already changed his mentality. So we don't want to reach out. When you say you react, you know, we're going, I'm here. And you see how he reached out, right? It may be, you know, right there. This may just be a feint. And you overreact. Okay, it's the same thing as like if a leg kick comes in. Kick me to this side. Leg kick, right? So if I put my hand down, what happens? I'm now open up here. You can just do a quick feint and bam, I'm out. If kicks come in or whatever, I let things happen according to how low it is. I'll let my legs fight legs. My hands don't reach down. My hands fight hands. All right? So we don't want to reach low and we don't want to reach out with each other. Yeah, we're just going to be right here in this range. And I want you to move your whole body now. Remember how we were just collapsing the upper half? Now I want you to collapse the inner half. And I want the head, from the head to the tailbone to be in a straight line. Now, remember, you got about this far out. Your shoulders can't go beyond that. Like out here. Stay in. Boom. Boom. You can even just have your legs moving. Right there. Boom. See? Shoulder out. And you guys are doing more like stationary one-step, two-step kind of thing. We're going to kind of stay with that, and then we'll move with some drill. So just standing still, right here. Both of you guys are in your stance, nice and relaxed. All right? We're getting here nice and close, and we're only reacting to close things. So now, we're going to do things like push. Yield. Let yourself. There you go. Here. Okay? And then a push, and then we'll follow with a push. Even though I'm pushing here, look, you're thinking, okay, I'm pushing here, but where can he go? He can go right there, and I'm there. And then what does he do? Right? And just sometimes you might have to reset. Don't get all herky-jerky and frustrated. And hey, wait, you're not going. Just stop it. Right? So, and then get your punches in, too. Just relax. Again, try to stay close to where you're this far. See how I was reaching? Where was I at? I'm no longer defensive. You want to be in here. And then when we go, we want to push through it, and he lets you. This is where you really learn. Okay? And then he comes in. You see how? If I can't get this one, and if I miss it, I'll transfer it over. That's all right. You should be like, look guys, you see how one toe is in front of the other? Hey guys, look, in a staggered stance. This will let me know whether you're in the right stance really easy. Don't let your feet move. They stay right there.